So we'll be learning the towel origami, how to make a few animals and a few flowers with the towel. Now what you do with the towel origami is that it makes your bed have a touch of wool. It's a very good for the creative housekeeping. When you go to hotels and then you see the beds are so made with animals and all of that, with towel animals, you feel, oh my God, you can actually do it at home. It makes your room, your bedroom feel like it's a hotel, and it makes your bed look like a hotel room. So we learn a few towel origami, maybe 2 or 3, but at least you should learn at least 2. So we'll start with the simplest. The simplest is the turtle. And if you can learn the turtle, you can use the turtle. Sorry, the simplest is the swan. So we're going to learn how to do the swan. It's very easy. So you can use a big full-size body towel, okay? And now remember, the towels you use for your towel origami is not your towels you use for taking a bath at home. You just have these towels just to decorate your bird, or maybe when you have a guest coming in, just to decorate the bed for the guest, so the guests feel special when they're in your house, maybe for a sleepover or something. I remember one girl once came for this program, and she said she now went home, and then she had her mom's auntie coming from the US. Her mom's elderly auntie coming from the US. So she said, Mom, I want to practice everything I did in virtual husband. So she went to the room, did up the bed nicely, did the towel origami, and then brought a vase of water and a cup and a flower and kept for the woman. She said when the woman came in, that she was like, oh my God, I think I'm in a hotel room. She said when the auntie was leaving, when she was going back to the US, she was the only one that she gave money out of all the children. Like she bought them gifts, but that she gave out $300 to say, I don't know where you learned this, but you're just a good housekeeper. You know, little things like that. It made her different. The auntie will not forget her. That's hospitality. So these are the little things that you do. So when you even if you don't do it in your room, but when you have guests coming in, okay, you should give them that special touch. And then your parents should pamper your parents. Remember to give them every night a different towel origami and a different bed style. These are the things you have to learn and the things you have to know. Creative housekeeping is a virtue. So you have these towels, okay? Remember, they are not the towels you use in taking a bath. These are the towels you buy and you keep specially for when you want to have things like this. And when the guest is done, or when you don't want to do it, you keep it nicely. They should stay clean and white and fresh. You don't use, it's not the towels you use in taking a bath. That's what I'm trying to say. So this is what you do. So for the swan, you pull this out. You can use a big size towel based on the size of the swan you want to make, or a small towel. So you come to the middle, you hold it here in the middle, okay? Hold it tight. Then this is what you do. Look at my hand. Please come close. You look at my hand. You fold. You fold. You can see I'm folding, and as I'm folding, my hand is going down. Please go down a little. My hand is going down. I'm making it tight. Now, if you don't make it tight, it's going to frustrate you. I'm making it tight all the way until I get to the end. Now, when I get to the end, let's go down. Come close. When I get to the end, this is what I do. Come closer. Come closer. Now, this is what I do. It's so easy. And then when you see this in a hotel, you're like, oh my God, they just place it by the side of the bed. Now, this is one basic, very easy one that everybody knows. Let me have that. Okay, this is one very basic. As for some people, you really want to go the extra mile. Can I have the other eye? Can I have the other one? Please don't shake your, so it's steady. Then you have it like this. And they just place it by the, this is. So it's the same practice. Put it in the middle. You start rolling. Come closer, please, so they can see it. You start rolling. You start rolling. Okay. This is a little swan. Okay. It's right here. You tuck it here, but we're not done now. Okay. We're not done. And then you get this. So you try to make a fan. Come close, please. You try to make a fan. We all know how to make the fan, right? In, out. In, out. This is so easy. In, out. In, out. In, out. In. You make a fan. It's very easy. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Okay? And I hold it and I hold it in the middle. So I get, okay, like this. So I put it right here. Please come to the back. I put it right here. And that's my peacock. That's my peacock right there. And then you just place it by the side of the bed. It's so easy. It's so easy. Place it, then you get your eye. So you can have one like this for one day. The next day you have this. Remember to place it just by, like the pictures we showed in class, okay? Like the pictures we showed in class. This is beautiful. It's like it's just by the side of the bed, okay? Like this. And then, but if your towel is not strong enough, it's going to collapse. Now, another very basic, simple, easy thing you can do, very easy. We're trying to learn the easiest. It's a flower. It's a flower. It's very easy. So all you have to do is get a big size body towel, fold it into two. Now this is folded into two. Okay. Now bring this in here. Okay. Come close, please. Bring this in here so that they meet here. Okay. Then bring this in here. It's very easy. Bring this in here. It's very easy. So they all meet at the point in the middle. It's very, very easy. So I hold it in and I flip it to, oh, I missed it. So I'm going to start again. So you see, so you don't worry when you get it mixed up. That means you can actually get it wrong. So remember again, it's a big full-size towel and we cut it into two. Okay? We cut it into two. So I brought this to the middle right here. I brought the other end to the middle right here. So they met in the middle. I brought this end right here to the middle. I brought this end right here to the middle, okay? So I hold it here so it doesn't fall off again, and I flip, okay? I flip, and I still get a square shape. So I bring this in here to the middle again. I bring this in here to the middle again. I bring this in here to the middle again. I bring this in here to the middle again. So I put my hand inside, I tuck this out. Put my hand inside, I tuck it out. Put my hand inside, I tuck this out. Put my hand inside, I tuck this out. Now you have a flower bird. It's so easy. So if you have a little flower, you could just put a little flower here. Some people put you could put a chocolate right here in the middle. But you know what? Now you have your flower bird. Now there's also an award for best towel origami. Who can do all the origamis? We have like 7 kinds for it, but these are the easiest, okay? So this is a flower bird. It's so easy. Some people put flowers right here in the middle, or you put chocolate, or you put it depends, or maybe it's a soap or a scented perfume here for your guests, just by the corner of the bed. And remember, now this towel is not looking so fresh, because this is what we use for practice. It's put on the floor all the time. It's not looking as fresh. But remember, you must have a very fresh towel. So something that is also very easy and basic is also the butterfly. That's a very easy one. Now this is what you do. Maybe we should just leave this here so it's not all squashed up, so we can see the difference. Now for the butterfly, it's one of the easiest. Okay. Now this is what you do for you to create the butterfly. Okay, we use this. So when you come, the butterfly is one of the easiest things. You just put it together in the middle, and then you fold out the patterns. 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 It's already looking like a butterfly. Then you take one off your regular, okay? Come close to me, please. So for you to get the head of the butterfly, you start from one end, you start rolling. You start rolling. You start rolling. You start rolling. You roll all the way to the end. Then you tie to one end. It's so easy and basic. So you place that here. You place that here. For some people, what they actually do is they drop flowers right here. So at the end, we're going to show you the one that has flowers, so you know exactly how it runs. This is one of the easiest. So even if you're not good with creativity, but you have other virtues, I mean, you could just add one. This is so easy. This is a butterfly, just by the edge of the bed. So you can have the regular turtle, you can have the peacock, you can have the flower, you can have the butterfly. And now one that is a bit difficult, but it's one of the easiest, the turtle. let's just learn the turtle. And I think with this four, you can play around with this four. Okay, so to make the turtle is very, very easy to make. Let me see who get a turtle first. Now this is what you do. To make the turtle, you bring a regular towel, okay? And then you roll. You roll it all the way to the middle, okay? Half. That's half, okay? Then I roll the other end in all the way to the middle. You can see it's all the way to the middle, okay? Then I put it in, I bring it in together, okay? So I look for the edge. 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 You see, I've seen all the edges, right? So I hold this edge and this edge together. I hold this edge. This is the tricky part. I hold this edge and this edge together, and then I open it up like this. So you get something like this. Now, if you can learn this, this is also how to make the body of a dog, the monkey. You can see it's always also already looking like a monkey. It's already looking like a monkey, okay? So this is how you make the shelf of the turtle. So this is the the body of the turtle. So you place this. Remember, it was like this. So I placed it on the floor like this. So now I have to now make the shell of the turtle. So to make the shell of the turtle, you need a big towel, okay? You need a very big towel, and then for you to roll, it has to be tight. It has to be super tight, okay? So I roll, I roll, I roll. That's now this is half of the towel. This is half of the towel. So I roll the other end. I roll the other end. This is also half of the towel. So now this is half of the towel. Now the tricky part, you now turn it to the back. You now turn it to the back, okay? Then you bring it backwards. Then you bring this other side, put it here, backwards. So they meet in the middle, okay? So they meet in the middle. Then you bring this out. Don't worry, don't get scared that it's going to fall apart. It won't fall apart. You bring this out. You bring this out. And then it gives you the shell. And then you place the shell here. That is the shell of the turtle. That is the shell of the turtle, okay? And then you look for maybe a face towel. This is a face towel. Okay, so what do? I turn the face towel into two. Remember, like this, I turn it like a triangle. I do this. I do this. Then I tuck it in. That is the head of my turtle. And then you put it just by either side. You see this when you go for cruises, when you go for a boat cruise, they put all of this in your bed and all of that. So for some people, remember the flower. Some people put flowers in the middle, just like this, and they put it by the side of the bed. And then for some people, you drop this. You see it a lot in hotels when you go for boat cruises and all of that. These are just things to show your creativity and beautiful housekeeping styles when you have guests on weekends, so that your home stays beautiful and fresh. And it's so easy. And then you can bring black cardboard. Okay, maybe you can get a black cardboard. For this here and here. That's my turtle. So we have the elephant, but if you can just let this, we have the elephant, we have the dog, we have the monkey, but these are just simple basic ones. And then you can do two of the peacock and just put them together and they will look like a heart shape. So these are the basic ones you can do. Anybody can do this. And if you can't learn anyone, just learn. This is very easy. Or learn the butterfly, it's very easy. So I expect to see your beds every day with a different towel origami every night, a different bed style, differently styled every night, okay? And a different animal, a different towel origami every night. And let me just show you something else. Because you remember, since you just stay here, let me get something that I need to show them. So why do you keep showing them this one? Now you can go the extra mile. Remember, a virtuous woman and a modern gentleman is creative. Now you know, this is, everybody knows this. We use this in the garden, but you know, for water, for watering the plants and all of that. But you know what we took, what we did? we had to spray it. And then what happened? We got some flowers, added flowers just to do up the house. So what happens in different seasons, we put it just outside the front house. So every time, during every season, what happens, we change the flowers and then it's creative. What am I saying? Look around the house and look for something that's already existing in the house, turn it into something else. You can buy spray paints, work a lot with spray paints. These are one of the things you will do and do forever, okay? So don't look at things the way they are, be creative. One will say, go the extra mile, do something different, do something original, do something creative, do something different in the next 7 days. Transform your house, repaint your room, paint the house, turn the living room around, play with flowers, bring nature into the house. Let's see your house turn into a virtuous woman's room, a virtuous woman's house, a modern gentleman's room, a modern gentleman's house. Extra point, extra grading. So I'm looking forward to see your homework. Bye.